Movement number 4. Dragon seeks path. Dragon whips his tail.
Yo, my man, why you got on that purse, huh?
Hey, this ain't no purse. I'm the big dilf. Don't do that. $100 Patron in the bid at, you heard? Get your money up, not your funny up.
Grrr, MUNFU MUNFU podcast. We in the building. Pro Dega making paper till the sun goes down. What?
I'm getting the camera right. I'm getting it right. Hold up, man.
I got my Screw face John.
What happens when I'm trying to get the camera right and don't even blame? Alright, cool.
Yo. Get in the bag, bro. If you haven't downloaded that Strictly for My Fans EP,
Hey, let me shut this off. I'm
get
tripping.
that, bruh. Cause that shit heat. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna tell you what song is the most heat rocketh of songs to come on this joint. Is that Somebody's Watching Me, bruh.
That's not how that song goes.
I know that. I mean, duh. What you mean? I was just saying it like that because, like, it's called Somebody's.
The Strictly for My Fans EP is out right now. The link is going to be in the description. Please go check that out. Go listen to it, stream it, make it a part of your life. Live with it. Really really embrace the lyrics and what I'm talking about. And whatever platform you listen to it on, wherever you go listen to your Wayne or your J or your M, go there, listen to it, and give it a rating. A rating is very important. That's how you climb up the charts on the streaming platform, just like everything else. But let's get into this bag.
Yo, merch too. Get that merch. Link in the description. You heard? Bow. Anyway, yeah, let's get into it, man. What we talking about, son?
So, a few days ago, Pusha T pulled up on Joe Budden and the Joe Budden crew, which is Rory and Mal, and
that's crazy.
What's homie's other name? I know his name. The engineer guy, the white guy.
You talking about Joe Budden podcast? I mean, I was saying because there was what's that nigga's name? Parks.
Parks, that's who it is. So, Pusha T, first of all, shout out to Joe Budden for getting this interview. I'm trying to tell people that Joe Budden is the new Everyday Struggle, like when Everyday Struggle was popping, but no one wanted him. But I think it's a nigga Chance the Rapper than Pusha T.
Definitely 2 God Body episodes in 1 month.
Yeah. In almost 2 weeks, hasn't it been?
Yeah, about, yeah. Yo, how you feel about podcasts having guests, though? I was going to ask you about that.
I like it.
Because we have kind of like an unorthodox podcast just because it's not the typical, but like...
Well, no, because we can still have a guest. A guest is, as long as you're... It depends. It depends on what your stilo is. A podcast really is just turned like niggas talking.
I agree. I don't mind it at all, but I was like reading the comments when the Chance the Rapper and a lot of people, they were saying that they liked that interview a lot, but then a lot of people were saying, I don't be knowing how I feel about guests on podcasts because that's kind of the area where you
those people because it's a Chance the Rapper interview. You're smoking piscadillery if you think that anybody's going to turn that down.
Oh, no, facts. But yeah, anyways, man, so the Joe Budden podcast, he pulled up.
So Push came up there after... I just thought of something, by the way. Remind me at the end of this. Anyway, but Pusha T pulls up to Joe Budden and them talking about the whole Drake interview. Because Drake had gone to the HBO's The Shop with LeBron James and basically laid out all of his gripes, all of his issues, all the problems he's been having with Kanye at the first time in his own voice. And if you guys didn't know, I'm just running down what happened. Drake essentially said Kanye set him up. He told Kanye about his kid. He told Kanye about his Adidas thing he was going to do. He told Kanye about everything. And then Kanye used that against him and kind of parlayed the information to Pusha T, which Pusha T used as a weapon to really hurt his everything. So then Pusha T came to rebut that, and
Pause.
We'll talk about the wildest thing first. The wildest thing that I got from this is when he said 40 was the one who gave him the information, not Kanye. And he said 40 had given it to him because, I saw a lot of different publications picking that up and saying it, but they didn't really, they kind of clickbaited the information because he didn't say, they made it seem like 40 literally handed him the information. Yeah. It was like secondhand from Pillow Talk. Like I always say, the number one killer. Maul said this too, and I swear I believed it before he said this. The number one killer of men is Pillow Talking.
It definitely gets you fucked up. I mean, it's a weird situation. Like, it's weird to me that I've always, like, this is random, but I've always, like, I've never, it's kind of a little bit off, but still kind of the same, but I hate when niggas use other niggas as a stepping stone to get a girl. That's, like, a really weird thing. That's, like, a really, like, goofy thing, and, like, that's just that pillow talking shit, bruh. Like, where a nigga just feels comfortable with sharing whatever to a girl, not knowing that where that girl's loyalty lies at all. And then, but in this case, obviously it wasn't about that. But
here's the thing, because apparently 40 had been messing with this girl for a while. It wasn't no regular jump off. It was like a girl that he had been with for a while or whatever, like whatever. But she obviously wasn't feeling Drake. And parlayed information. Now, here's the thing. At first, when I heard that, I was like, yeah, that's probably what happened. The more I think about it, I think Pusha's playing chess right now. I think Pusha's playing chess. Because
he made himself relevant again.
No, not even that. Not even that. Because that's not even it. He was supposed to do that because Drake essentially sent another shot with that interview.
Facts.
I'm gonna punch you in the face. That it was now Pusha's obligation to respond.
Yeah.
So where he's playing chess is in the interview. He goes, 40 gave me the information, and then for the rest of the interview, he's talking about how he got it through pillow talking. He never really specifically says the series of events that took place for him to receive that information. Right,
like 40 straight up was in the studio with him and said, yo, Drake got a kid and shit like that.
Because the more I play this scenario out in my mind, the less the 40 thing makes sense. The less the way that people are putting it out makes sense.
Right.
Because I'm like, wait, so how did 40, because even if you watch the whole thing at the end of it, you'll be like, yo, so how did 40 give you the information? I see that 40 told that girl, and he didn't even really explain how he got the information from the girl.
And on top of that, dissing 40 in it is already a thing where it's like, so you... What?
Oh, my bad. Keep going.
So it's like you either did that to make it look like he didn't tell you, or you did that and he didn't really tell you, and now you're saying he told you, but you actually learned it through somebody, you know.
Nah, Pusha's when it comes to beef, Pusha's definitely a demon. Pusha don't give a fuck if that nigga die. He literally says in that interview, he goes something talking about like they're saying that I said it's about like I wished him death, not that I give a fuck. Nigga, when he said that, like months after the situation, for him to still say like, oh yeah, he a demon. You know,
but this is the thing though, because like I feel what you're saying, but like I don't know if that's really that crazy because like he don't owe that nigga that shit. And, like, that might sound fucked up, but at least, like, people be fake caring. Let's keep it a buck.
Listen. I don't know what level or where I'd have to be in my life that, like, what somebody would have to have done to me for me to get to a point to be, like, literally, like, out of nowhere bring up, not that I give a fuck, but, you know, if he dies, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's some blood beef shit.
No,
that's
it's fucked up. It's fucked up, but I'm saying... But we don't know. We don't know the situation. So, like...
What could 40 have done? 40?
I don't know. I'm just not going to say one way or another.
Like Joe tried to give him an out.
Yeah.
And Maul and them tried to give him an out because you know how they be like kind of eating piscadell every now and then. and not Joe more than anybody. And they were like, Maul was trying to give him an out when he was like, yo, because he was like, I never thought you actually said you wished 40 would die. It was more like literally trying to give him the belt. And he goes, yeah, I never said that, but I wouldn't give a fuck. So he doubled down like, nah, nigga, I hope you die. Saying it twice is almost like, now I hope you die. The first time is like, I don't care if you die. The second time is like, I hope this kills you.
I mean, definitely.
But that's, I mean, hey, if that's how he's smoking his smoke, then at least what I'm saying, it's not like Vic Mensa where 40's dead and then you say that.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm saying as a person to say something like that is like a lot of people would be like a lot of people. Okay, I'll use this as an example: the Kid Cudi situation where Drake said something about Kid Cudi being like, like depressed and shit.
I still think nigga ate dick on that. Like,
I mean, me too. But that's what I'm saying though. When situations like that happen, people be fake a lot. Like when it comes to like the way people address situations like that, a lot of times people be like pretend caring, like the whole rest in peace shit. Like, oh man, rest in peace. But like 2 days ago, you hated that nigga, and like I feel you, but like that's not like genuine. He's just saying like I'm just saying. I guess speaking on his behalf. I guess trying to justify it or more just think about it from outside, but being like, yo, I feel like he more meant like I didn't give a fuck, meaning like that's not my man, so I'm not like responsible about caring about some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what I was saying too, let's get back to the whole thing. I think Push is playing chess. I think he's playing chess because I don't believe him now. When I initially heard it, I was like, yeah, I believe him. The more what?
No, I was just saying like, yeah, you believed it.
Mm-hmm. The more I listen to it, because I think what he wants to do right now is mess up the OVO camp. He wants to throw confusion in there.
Yeah, facts.
So right now, if you don't think Drake hit this nigga right after. And was on some nigga. What's up? If you don't think that caused a little bit of confusion, I'm telling you, Pusha is playing a lot. Like, not until I listened to that whole Joe Budden podcast interview that I realized, Pusha's playing I'm trying to get Drake out of here for real.
But why do you think that is like that, though?
They asked him. They were like, yo, so why do you hate this nigga so much? What I'm telling you is, by the way, that nigga was kind of going in on Kanye and Big Sean. He was kind of calling them niggas pussy.
Yeah, I haven't watched the whole thing yet, so I'm definitely going to watch it.
He was kind of calling them niggas pussy, bro. Like on some, and I agree with him 100% what he was saying. Because he was like, them niggas be fake as fuck. They be going over there, they fake friends with them niggas, and they see us fighting a war, yet they want to be all friendly. I'm not them niggas. Like, he was really like, them niggas is mad pussy. I'm not pussy.
So who you think at the end of this though? Who do you think really responsible for that shit?
What?
For leaking that information? You think it's Kanye?
Yeah.
You think so? You think Push? But why would Push be trying to cover for him like that? And why?
How much Kanye is a media whore? If Kanye did not leak that and had an argument, you don't think that nigga would have been on? He tweeted about every other thing. Oh, the demon emoji. Oh, I don't want to look. Okay, Drake. Literally, and then he don't say nothing about this accusation, my nigga.
But why do you think now that Push is like...
Push is trying to shoot Kanye bail and at the same time throw confusion in the OVO camp. I'm telling you, what he's trying to do, what Pusha T wants is 40 and Drake to separate. Because he knows that to kill Drake, you got to kill his sound. And 40 is very integral in Drake's sound. Right. He's trying to throw some confusion in here, and hopefully, best case scenario for him is they split. Now Drake is even weaker. I'm telling you, I feel like Pusha knows how Drake can be taken out, but he knows it's going to be like a couple years. It's going to be like, you got to throw chinks in his armor, and then I feel like he's going to hit him with something like, boom, you're out of here.
But this is my thing, though. Okay. the story of Adidon shook the world. Drake having a kid kind of shook the world.
Shook Drake too.
Shook Drake. But after his interview with LeBron, he explained it, and it made a lot of sense. It was very believable and shit like that. And like, to me, I'm like, I believe that, and I feel like that the world believes that, and I feel like the world definitely forgave Drake. And I don't think that people actually. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I don't think niggas actually thought Drake was a deadbeat dad. I don't know, like 100%. Y'all can put in the comment section if you thought that Drake was a deadbeat dad, but like for me, like I can understand why a nigga like Drake wouldn't want that shit public. Like
Joe Budden wasn't on Everyday Struggle in 2018.
I know that.
Comment sections definitely got.
I'm gonna keep it a buck though. It was definitely the weed why we were so dumb, because we kept saying, nigga, it was 10 months ago. And then I thought about it, I was like, oh yeah, it's the 10th month, so that would definitely have been a year ago that he stopped, because 2017 was 10 months ago. So we were just hot. But anyways, yeah, so I don't really feel like Drake, I don't really feel like people thought that Drake was a deadbeat dad after hearing
I don't know, too. I also think that niggas like that narrative, not really more deadbeat dad, but more like treats his son like crap. I think that's what the narrative people wanted to run with.
But like, what I'm saying is, do you think that really mattered later on down the road? Because I'm going to keep it a buck.
Yes.
Okay, but
I'm telling you, that's how meticulous Pusha is. Pusha must know exactly how to get rid of Drake, because almost over the ghostwriting thing, this son shit is fucking him up. Okay, let me just tell you, if a nigga like Drake has to come out to LeBron's thing X amount of months after this, and you saw the real life, what?
And just talk about it, yeah.
Yeah, and you saw the real life passion in his face and voice when he was talking about it.
Right.
That really affected him. That, and it still affected him. He even said, there was a chink in my armor. Dude, they introduced the question with, yo, you went through some things this summer. That's what it's forever going to go down in history as. Drake went through some things by summer.
But, like,
Drake is looking less and less and less unbeatable.
Yeah, but what, I mean, but do you think that really affected him, like, going forward?
Yeah.
You think that affected Scorpion?
Yeah. Not numbers. It's not numbers. That's not going to affect the numbers yet.
But impact.
What Pusha is doing is taking shots at his credibility. Taking shots at him as a person.
That's facts.
He knows that you can't kill Drake's numbers by dissing him. It's got to be some out of this other world stuff. It's got to be. He must have studied the Meek thing and said, okay, so Meek's diss track nobody liked. But what people took away from that was the ghostwriter thing. And he didn't rap about that at all. That had nothing to do with them rapping. I mean, kind of, but not really. So, all right, I know how I'm going to take him out. I'm going to find dirt on this nigga outside. And the fact that Drake, because Pusha T says that it was a fact that Drake was putting out, I think, 100 racks or 10, I think it was 100 racks for information on Pusha T.
Yeah.
So Drake is resorting to that. He's scared. Like, he knows what's going on. He feels it. He knows that this is a long game, and this motherfucker, like, he got to get rid of Pusha. Like, he has to. Because Pusha might grow to be something worse. And Pusha T doesn't have to do anything but keep trolling Drake. It's like the Tekashi Trippy thing.
Oh, Trippy, yeah.
All he has to do is continue to troll him. And people will always eat it up. That will make him forever more relevant.
That's a fact.
Because Drake addressing this on this, him addressing it on the shop rehashes it. Notice how now that's what people are talking about again?
What?
That wasn't smart of him to do. He should have pretended like it never happened, because now people are going back, and now this Pusha T, now the 40 thing, and you know the people who just hear it and just believe it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't think it's looking...
I mean, because the way that it's put out, like, when you look at YouTube and shit like that, and you see it, it's like, Drake's producer, 40, tells Pusha T that that's how it's, like, portrayed, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like it's... the real story is out there. The real story isn't as much out there as like the story that is being pushed at 40 is the direct nigga that told Drake that. It does look crazy. I mean, it's a bad look for Drake. That's a fact. I mean,
yeah, it's. I think one of the worst looks that Drake.
I think that the one thing that's gonna make Drake not be as weird.
Drake's gonna be successful though. Let me say that Drake's gonna be successful, but Pusha wants the. He knows Pusha don't got the heat like a 50 Cent to get rid of Ja Rule, but I feel like he knows if he plants the seeds, a 50 Cent, a nigga might get who might get that clout, might have the ability to just because if somebody else wants to come and attack Drake now, it's gonna be 100 times easier than before Meek.
Yeah.
Just think about it. Think about all the shit you can say now.
Yeah, there's a lot more ammunition. I mean, a lot more of his life.
A lot more damning ammunition too.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So it's just not good. Like he's trying to take away his armor and I feel like Drake better be careful because Pusha the type I feel like is gonna find something that will affect his record sales.
Yeah.
Like if ever some rapey shit come out on Drake, that's what's gonna affect his record sales. Too many girls listen to him.
Yeah. It's that women shit in general. Anything involving women with Drake is gonna look.
That's
real
why that
bad
son thing hurt him so bad, and that's why the woman that he got pregnant hurt him so bad because you saw girls talking about that.
Yeah,
shit.
that's
like,
a fact.
That got them really into the beef.
Because girls don't care about no ghostwriting shit. Like not as much as like a nigga. About. Yeah, they gonna care.
I'm telling you,
about
Pusha I feel like Pusha and Kanye sat down a long time ago and were like, we gotta get rid of Drake. Because there's a lot of things that Kanye does to Drake too that I don't like. Why is Kanye he must have smashed Kim Kardashian. Because why does Kanye and why has Kanye had such a passive-aggressive beef with this nigga Drake?
Yeah, but Kanye is kind of like that with everybody, though. That he has beef with. Because he's always been kind of passive-aggressive with Jay, too. And Jay's been passive-aggressive with him. But he's, like, weird about it. You know what I mean? Like, he's like... Oh, no. He acknowledges it.
I'm saying there's certain times... Okay. Kanye doesn't do to Jay what he does to Drake. I believe the first story that Drake told. I believe that. I believe that's what happened. I believe that he told and Kanye did that shit because
I agree with
the
that.
hoopity scoop, there is things that he was saying in there that Pusha didn't explain away. So, okay. So if he gave you that shit, whatever, then why did Kanye troll him on this beat that factually he gave Drake? That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a provable fact. So why did he then drop that song before Drake could drop it on some poopity scoop shit? He never explains that. That's why I think he just threw the 40 thing in there to throw people off Kanye's trail and to have people look at Drake like, nigga, you better watch the mans.
Yeah. Because that's exactly what people are going to try to do. I mean, like,
That's what they are doing.
That's a fact. I mean, just like I said, the way that it's been, fucking, like, posted and shit is crazy. Yeah, it's wild, man. I mean, it's definitely wild, yo. That shit.
I think like Kanye must have tried to sign Drake or something early because he was like obsessed with Drake when Drake first came out.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he started doing shit where niggas like, yeah, I mean, you clearly have an issue with this nigga. I don't know why you act like niggas are stupid, but okay.
I don't know, man.
He literally comes out talking about, yo, he's talking to Drake, what, I wouldn't have a song where it says Kiki, or if your wife's name was... He's talking, like, that's what I'm saying. He would never do that to Jay. Here's the thing that he does to Drake.
That's true.
He pops flies sometimes, like, blatantly.
Yeah,
like, he a nigga,
true.
like, ready for the smoke.
Right.
And then just, what are you talking about?
Right. yeah.
He would never do a video talking to Jay like he was talking to Drake. He would never do that shit.
That's a fact.
That's
he's a weirdo, bro.
I can't remember when I said it, but I was like, man, Drake need 5 minutes with that nigga. That's what it is. Because that nigga, I think they want hand or something. Like,
definitely,
y'all niggas need to fight. Because, like, what is going on, y'all?
Yeah.
Because it's two niggas who are never going to, because Drake is going to shoot you like, check, silver stripes. That's what I like. Take shots at Kanye. He's going to keep doing that, but it's like two passive-aggressive niggas, passive-aggressively. It's just like, come on, bro. Come on, y'all.
Definitely, yeah, it's very passive aggressive. Kanye West is a very passive aggressive person, and like he's a nigga who he be so passionately wrong that like he goes back and tries to justify it, and it just sounds crazier. So it's like you have to kind of either accept it or not with him, but it's crazy, man. I'm interested to see. I want to know what Drake's next move is gonna be. Like, nigga, is he gonna drop a video? Is he gonna drop new music? Do a feature?
The Sicko Mode just dropped.
Yeah, he did that, and then he also did the Spanish joint. But I feel like that's not enough from like him. Like, I mean,
I think he's gonna try to pretend like this didn't happen. I think he's gonna just try to move on. I think he that's the best thing. He's already kind of went a little too deep.
Yeah.
Because even the whole "you deserve to get punched in the face" stuff is like, now it's kind of looking like, you know how awkward it's gonna be when y'all in the same room and niggas mean y'all to death. Like, you know how awkward you just made that shit. Now it's on some like,
it's almost like something has to happen,
and you know it's not. That's the worst part, because now you gotta look like. But Pusha T said that, like, it's just like, watch that interview because he definitely popping fly.
I watched the part where he was talking about. I watched a good clip, but I haven't watched the entire from front to back.
But I'm saying he was popping fly on like good music too. Like, he was basically saying them niggas don't got his back.
I mean, it makes sense. It don't seem like good music got anybody's back. Look at Designer. I mean, even I feel like Big Sean suffers
not like
a little
business wise. He means like basically them niggas pussy. Like when we get to like battle, like this, we in a war right now. But these niggas want to fake be friends with this nigga. That's what he's saying.
That's facts, yeah.
Because they even say, what about Big Sean? He's like, I don't know about niggas like that. Like, really? You like, really going it? Like, nah, these niggas kind of pussy. Like, because Sean is kind of pussy. I'm not going to sit here and stunt. Because that's one nigga, too, that is lucky that we didn't have the MUNFU podcast when he was really doing shit, because he definitely matrixed a lot of niggas.
Who you talking about, Sean?
Big Sean, nigga Kendrick, be blatantly going after this nigga.
Definitely be calling him little bitch. Like, nigga, what? But you know, but Big Sean, like, he threw his look, man. Big Sean, I don't know. Big Sean definitely a hated nigga. I like Big Sean, but I feel bad for that nigga, man.
He need to just, I don't know where he went.
He's kind of a weird nigga, bro. Like, he's cool though. I like
Big Sean. Get in the booth
Sean
and start snapping on people.
Yo,
he need to stop moving like that. And that cheerleader flow, you need to stop doing that.
Leave my nigga Sean alone, boy.
Oh, Lordy, good Gotti, Marty. Nah, I didn't know that.
Listen, yo, it's the
that be aggressive face ass.
Big Sean definitely a goofy, but I mean, I like him though. I fuck with Big Sean. I do. I think Finally Famous, the album.
My head getting long. Like my man.
Shut up, yo. Get your money up, not your funny up, you dummies. Big grr shit. Get that merchandise. Check out that album. Let us know in the comment section what your favorite Screwface John album was on the Strictly for My Fans, John.
Go stream that Strictly for the Fans. Go purchase it.
Yo, my son got his Usher bag. My son got his introspective bag. Yo, that shit. Alonzo, you that nigga, boy. That's a fact.
Shout out to Alonzo, man.
We out here, you heard?